We are testing the new Indesit IWC6125 after repair, albeit it is still waiting new shock absorbers which are coming tomorrow on a boil wash, and let's see how this goes. And you're watching Florence Ballard A3060 on film. Get straight in with it. Colour on sheet in there. And I've got, so, truth is, I actually did do a towel wash on this machine, and this, unfortunately it didn't go to plan because the machine started glitching out. However, I still have some leftover stuff to wash, including the sheets used in my car for when we pick the machines up. So I thought I'd just throw those in. So as I said, the shock absorbers on this, as you can see, I mean that's the springs, but it is very bouncy, so be prepared. I've got new ones coming tomorrow. Oh, let's chuck this one in as well. It's just used for washing up here. That's good. It's not as loaded heavily as the other one was. And for today's detergent, there is no pre-wash on this machine, even though there is a marked pre-wash compartment. That is going to be 4ml that I'm using. It is what I use as the daily test detergent, and a capful of Fairy fabric conditioner. I was going to wash those sheets in a... Actually, let's throw in some... let's chuck in some fragrance boosters. We got Fabulosa in this one. Fabulosa Fantabulosa. Let's go and chuck some of those in. That's it, that'll be contact the water as soon as it fills. I love that. It all comes on like that. So it's going to program one. I like returning it anyway. Temperature up to 90 degrees and spin speed up to 1200, and I will select an extra rinse. And let's go. Right, let's see how this works. So as I said, drum's going to be a bit bouncy. Tomorrow it's new shocks. Hopefully a bit more cleaner. It did work okay on the flash cotton that I used. The main wash, just do some saturation tumbles. Very slow and a bit sluggish at first, but we'll get there. We do filter with the pre-wash compartments as well, but that's taking all the main wash. Yeah, it starts absorbing itself a bit more now. Good. Filming a washing machine means I can put loads more in there than it would be with the washer dryer. There's another free Indesit that popped up, a silver WIDL126. I'm like, do I want another one? Josh trying to shift the dishwasher. Which motor brushes sound a little bit better than they were when they first fitted. So we're heating and we're on to the intensive tumbles now. The machine heats in stages. So you did a heat to about 20 degrees. And this heats it to about 40 odd. Then there's one up to 60 and then after that to the full weight. I like the wash action though. It's slower than other machines, but it's faster than the tumbles it was doing before. So the first stage of the heating is done, and that's about 40 degrees, 45. I can't really tell because the water level's way below the drum room, but the door glass is about 40 odd. Now this is probably to energise the enzymes in most modern powders. Is most active about 40 degrees, and then we'll heat up to 60, and I think then we go after that to 90. But when I did the first test wash, I don't know if it was because I was turning the dial on the variable temperature to figure out what temperature the machine is, because on vintage washing machines you can do that and you'll hear the thermostat click off at whatever temperature it's at. I did that and then it was heating from 60 to 90 and it just went like off. The machine went into a drain mode and it locked itself out of every cycle and all buttons were just lighting up and flashing. So it was so bad I couldn't even go onto Indesit's website to figure out what the fault code was, because it just didn't recognise all the LEDs that were flashing. And then admittedly when it was spinning I did mess with the variable spin of it, so as much as I would love to show you that happening, I'm not going to do it for this machine, simply because I think it's just going to glitch out. I did take the machine apart however yesterday and I dusted off the carbon brush and like the module at the back of the machine. Maybe that could have been affecting it, because there was a lot of carbon dust at the back. So we'll see what happens. We're now on to the next heating stage, which takes us up to about 60 degrees, and we continue the intensive tumbles, which is good. So these, like the throw, the sheet and whatnot, they'll never be actually fully clean. As you know, when we first washed them in the Hotpoint 9530, they were found in a hamper, paint and all on them. They're just used for keeping my car sort of scratch free and whatnot when loading and unloading washing machines that I pick up. So as long as they're just sort of cleaned out. I was going to put them in the laundrette machine, take them into a commercial one, but I don't know where I'd be going for that. They did need a wash because they had spiders on them. So we'll wash that now. You might be able to hear the heating element. Some of that soap might be from the towels. I think some were used to wash dishes and might have a bit of that washing up liquid on them or something. It looks like the Cotton's 90 cycle doesn't work on this. So what I'm going to do is reset the program back to 70 degrees. Yeah. So maybe if I did it as Cotton 60 maybe, or 70. Yeah, Cotton 70 we'll do it as. Literally glitched out again. So it looks like this whole cycle doesn't work. It won't even let you do anything else. Oh wow, without it doesn't like going above 60 for some reason. Will it do it again? This might be a gone on this machine, I think. I thought last time was because I was messing with the variable temperature, like checking it. Well, that's working now. Ah, I haven't selected extra rinse. It didn't work when I did that. Yeah. I'll let them reset it. So I've got the machine heating up and I've restricted it to 60 to see what happens. It's a good few machines I was looking at nearby, but which been sold. Do you know what price Barbara was brand new? Yes, somewhere I have got the 9530's catalogue. So what I'm trying to see is what happens is when this machine clicks off, does it try to heat up again and will it, instead of heating up further than 60, will it glitch out anyway? Or what's that? That's a 95, no, that's a new generation. Yeah. No. Somewhere I got it. No, I don't know. Electronic 1000 plus. She was 320. No. She was £330. Right, we've stopped. Let's see what happens now. Right, click. Ah, so it doesn't like heating above. It doesn't like heating above. So if I was to turn that, would that glitch out now? Oh, okay. Okay, so the machine clearly doesn't like heating above okay, so cotton 60 then this will be. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is, it's not worth fixing the machine anyway, so I'm going to get this video out and then I'll record flash cotton tomorrow and maybe a spin video, and then that'll be it. Get rid of the machine, take the motor off. I can use that for some later stuff. Maybe I've got like maybe Maloney service or something, or any machine might need that in the collection at some point. The new shock absorbers can sit here and go to another machine that might find. We'll see what happens. So we don't perform a cool down or shot a rinse, but we have drip. Oh no, never mind, it's glitched out. Yeah. I thought I was too good to be true. Okay, I've just put that one up. Spin. I'll just put it onto a spin and then maybe I'll limit that one to 800 and I'll then put that through a rinse. Yeah, machines are gone up. There you get to see the state of the shocks now, shock absorbers. Yeah. I'll be very surprised if it spins like. Oh, nice sod swap. I don't think it really cares about the sod swap much. Well, I've got a nice long intensive 60 wash, so I was doing so well on that, and it just. So this is the thing. Can you imagine that could glitch out on any cycle? Yeah, so I'll get that and I'll put it on. Definitely no video of all of it. Starts up there. Oh, very salty. Oh, pumps out well. Oh, sods off on one there. Yeah, it is, I can hear it. That's 400. 300, 400. And I didn't even add any extra detergent into that. Oh, I couldn't make it up. More successful now. No? What did they? Did we start it? Bonk, bonk. Yeah, of course, and another anti-clockwise machine I've got. I'm getting more anti-clockwise machines. The worst spin pattern ever, I hate this. But basically repeated itself out. What's the 500 show? The 400 first.
You like my singing anyway?
So what the YouTube audience think?
What?
So what the YouTube audience think of your thing?
Oh, sorry.
Looks like it's not doing anything now. And there we are. Again, it's glitched out. Can't even do a spin properly. I'll put it onto a rinse and spin, and I've also selected extra rinse, so I hope to do about 3 rinses maybe. With intermediate spins in between, but I guarantee it will glitch out even before that. At least you get to see this. That's the first bit, low level. Low level, then we'll go to deep level. Okay, now we've gone to the intensive tumble, but this will do a deep level rinse. Let's see if this makes it through. That's because I like that soft rinse. It does do quite a deep level with more less stuff than the Mila, so that's it. are nice deep level, but that would probably drain quite quick. That's the other one. Yep, glitched out once again. It drains and then it... The thing is now, this actually went into a drain for an intermediate spin, so again, off we go, back on, into a spin, again 800, so we can make it into that. Shouldn't sunspot watch this one, because what we got to keep doing, and what I had to do last time was just flush the conditioner and it's glitched out once more. Bloody hell. Now I know why. Now I can see why they actually threw this machine out. I think it was because of this. It must have been doing this all the time. But you see, I'd rather the machine fails here than I assume the machine's okay, sell it on for £8, yeah, and then it does this all the time. I can't keep switching this fuse, I can't keep switching that on and off. Because it will actually... There we are. Shouldn't sunspot too much either. Oh my god, oh my. Yeah, okay. We do not want that to happen. And that is a washing machine with knackered shock absorbers. The way that is rocking from side to side, I swear that better not spin that. I'm just going to stand back. It won't spin that. I don't think the machine will be stupid enough to do that. Yeah, there we go. But then again, the balancing system ain't going to do anything either. Look, straight back in. And we've made the problem worse. That's going to go flying into the cabinet. It's going to keep doing this now. A bit better? No. A bit waterlocky, but that's fine. It should move slightly then, look. I don't know. Right, it's shifted itself this way more. Well, at least you're getting to see this, I guess. You can see something on the machine. This can make it to 800, get most of that soapy water out there, so. It's going for a walk. Kick strip's coming out as well. So after this next burst, it's meant to stop and redistribute, but it barely ever makes it past that bit. I'll just put everything on that. Up to 400. Up to 500. What doesn't always work is pausing the machine. Oh my good. Why didn't you cut the pump? Oh yeah, it's got a water fence pump. Right, I paused it and I'm like, oh no. It's going to redo the whole spin again, isn't it? Well, we've actually made it past the tumbles. It's tumbling now. This is a little anti-tangle we do between the spins. As of course those familiar with Hotpoint Indesit programming. On Ariston as well, I've had this. Yeah. So after this I might just stick the machine on fire and rinse. Because it's just going to keep glitching out every time. Although, yeah. The shock absorbers are really bad on this thing, so the new ones I'm getting can just go towards another machine. Say, there's plenty of Indesits around here. But also, the kind of shock absorbers will probably fit some other kind of machine as well. Who knows? When it respun, it became pretty unbalanced, it did. That should be fine, I think. Yeah, I don't understand why the whole machine's so bouncy. I don't know if it's the... Yeah, it's fine. to 1,000 I will. Just to get a bit more extra water out. I got to 1,000. Now I've put onto a rinse. I won't do extra rinse because I know I won't like it, but I'm still on it. That knew the motion. Starting to rinse it now. So I just thought I'd capture the deep level rinse on the second rinse that I'm doing. Nice deep level, a little bit suds there, but I think it should be fine. That spin at 1,000 RPM helped it there, which is good. There's a machine nearby. You've got mine. I've asked about it. It looks a message from what guy. As with most ultra releases. Well, I kind of paused the machine to see if it would drain properly, and it's just filled itself really high. Oh my goodness. That did that by itself. Well, I need to add the glitched out again. I'll let that fully drain and then I'll just put it into the rinse. I won't bother spinning it. going to start it on another rinse. I'm going to flush the conditioner in too. Making a warm rinse too. Conditioner is in. Load didn't get a spin. There wasn't any point doing that. I'll have to put on a separate spin after this, and then that'll be it for the tour. Right, deep final rinse. And then I'll stop the machine and put it onto the final spin because still a good rinse level though. Final fast spin at 1200 RPM. You get to see this at least. Oh god. I hope that doesn't try to spin that. Probably keeping the balance. What? Oh, not bad then. What's up then? Stop 300, let's go. Yeah. Listen, I've got clean sheets going back in my car. Nice and smooth at least. Just gets past the tumbles. when they just distributing these. I found the 6105 on this once, I did. Rick Hart mentioned the 1000 version of this. Probably around 400 RPM. Up to 500. I need to wear the brushes down a bit better. I think it has. Well, we succeeded in getting it to tumble, so that all got to 1200 and a half this. So I'm not going to film the anti-tangle because you guys have seen it on the previous spin. So yeah, I'll get to the distribution. Here we go. There's a Bosch going for free. Oh, it's like no noise on spin cycle. Bosch bearings that week. Oh, one last little bit. Oh, that's rare. That's a ball connect. Where's that in? Cows. WTI 900. Free as well. Change something nearby. valve. Set 600. That's one go now. So sharp. Look at this. Right, let's turn the variable spin down, shall we? Down to 400. I'll get to. Or around like that. 400 now. What was it for? Was it 1300? I do like that one into how much they vibrate though. That's it. It doesn't spin on the 1200 anyway, even without listening to the spin. And it'll probably glitch out off the end. Well, it's open its own drawer at least. Should we see if it performs the anti-tangle properly? Maybe it will. Yay. It actually did. There's a few. I'm surprised it actually didn't glitch out of this bit. All done. That's how much the drawer opened. Okay. That was unfortunately a bit of a disappointment. However, we got a video out of the machine. 2 actually, if you count the actual rescuing and repairing. As I say, that's spray paint, isn't it? Right, okay. I wondered, oh my goodness me, it balled up all inside this sheet. No wonder it was banging around so much. Anyway, I've got one thing that doesn't need to go on the dryer though. That. Scary bad. Okay, so new shock absorber's coming, but this won't be going on the machine. This machine will be taken for scrap tomorrow night. I'll put the machine around the back. I will salvage the motor off this, the drive belt, and possibly the door seal. The door seal I'll give it clean, and I suppose it can be used, and as well as the new shock absorbers being used on maybe another machine in the future. Trial and error though, it happens. What can you do? It's the risk that you take with picking up scrap machines, and we thought the guy just got rid of it. You know, maybe the brushes did something to the board, I don't know, or maybe it being left outside was what did it, I don't know. We tried. If it was a machine I was keeping, by all means I'd have bought a brand new board, programmer card, and don't keep opening your bloody door at me. Even Mila's surprise door open over there. Yeah, happens. I mean, there'll be even vintage machines you find. The amount of vintage machines I've scrapped in the past that didn't work, the Credo. I don't think anyone actually knew I had a Umenia Goldkind that I managed to find in England, because the Umenia ones are in Germany, EU340. It had a NACA capacitor and then the whole thing just fell apart on me basically, so no matter what I replaced, so yeah. That's that. But hey, parts can go to something else. It won't keep anything else apart from the motor electronically, because you just don't know what else is wrong with this thing. But you know what, this machine has done 14 years worth of washing probably, or somewhere between 10 and 14, so it's done well, and oh my god. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Sorry this machine couldn't be of any more. I would do flash cotton tomorrow, but we'll see. I mean, glitching out on pretty much anything I do now. Cotton's spin and rinse it's doing. Who knows? It's fine when I did the maintenance wash, it just isn't having a load in there, so I don't know. Could be the load sensor as well, I don't know, maybe. Oh no, load sensor would be at the start cycle. It doesn't like heating up beyond 60, and it doesn't like going past that bit of the wash or draining into spin. Here we go. I might do a video of the white night, maybe drying this load, so we'll see what happens. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.